What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dilly Time here, aka Dilly as most people call me, and today we've got a different style of build today. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the role player build for Rec Center and Pro-Am. Most of you know the builds I'm talking about, the Steve Kerrs, the J.R. Smiths, and the Jamal Crawford of the league. These guys are not going to be your best players, but they're going to be the guys that you lean on for when you need scoring and you need something to happen if you guys aren't actually hitting your shots. So we're going to get ahead and get right into it. So the position, guys, is actually going to be shooting guard, because you don't want them to be a point guard, because you actually get more defense with a shooting guard than you do point guard. So do that. You guys always know I'm left-handed. Jersey number 21. That's what 2K wants to give us, so we're going to roll with that. So now moving on to the skill breakdown pie chart, what you're going to want to do is actually pick the new, that's right, the new green and blue pie chart. So you're going to still have over a 70 ball handle, which allows you to get those pro dribble moves. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one. As always, like I always say, the physical profile should definitely be your speed one. And now as far as your setting your attributes, you want to max out the first 3, so that's going to give you 11 finishing badges, which is way more than enough, especially as a role player on the fast breaks for Pro-Am and Rec Center. You're going to be able to get your gold badges, because with this new pie chart you only get gold finishing, but you get Hall of Fame shooting. You're going to max out your mid-range, your three-pointer. You're going to go ahead and you're going to skip free throw, and you're going to do a post fade. The reason why you're skipping free throw is you're at a 62 already starting out. So if you know how to make your free throw, like the most popular free throw in the game was Michael Jordan last year. So if you know how to do that without having quick draw in the game, you're going to be okay. Then moving on to the playmaking, you're going to go ahead and max out pass accuracy and max out ball handle, and then you're going to move post moves up to a 37, which is going to give you 14. Yes, they are gold, but you can still do quick first step. You can still do handle for days, unpluckable. You know, those badges like that are going to be able to be gold and be able to make you get free, get open, like space creators, stuff like that. Now, as far as the defense, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to max out interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and steals right there. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to come down and max out defensive rebounding, and then the last 14 you're going to put on offensive rebounding, which gives you 7 total defensive badges. So if you're looking at this is actually a pretty decent build. You know, you're looking at 33 plus 14, which is 47. Then you're looking at 7 more, which is, hey, that's not a bad build really if you're thinking about it. So over 50 badges for a role player, the guy that's going to be like your 3rd scoring option, sometimes your 4th scoring option on the team. So hey, I'd take this build, you know, especially if I'm running Rec Center and I'm not playing center. This is going to be the build if I'm doing a fast break. If they need me to pull up and hit a 3, I'm their guy. So I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Body type, it really doesn't matter. I like that built look just to look nice, have a 6-pack, make my guy look tough. You know what I'm saying? Because Burly just doesn't work, because Burly, you're really not getting as many boards. You're not going to be playing inside the paint as much. So built kind of goes that aspect. You're going to keep him at 6'5", okay? And then the weight you're going to bring him down to is 179, because any lower or any higher, you drop down the acceleration, and there's nothing more lower. The only thing you're losing is your strength. So we're going to keep it at a 179. And then I would like to keep a normal wingspan, okay? Normal wingspan, if you look at it, you're going to have an 84 3-ball, an 86 mid-range. So when you get +4, that's already been confirmed, you're going to have a 90 mid-range, an 88 3-point ball, okay? You're going to have a 88 driving dunk, an 87 close shot, a 79 driving dunk. You know, you're going to have an 80 perimeter defense, 76 lateral, over an 80 steal. So this works really, really well. And then plus the 8 Gatorade, the Gatorade and the +4 at 99, you're literally looking at a 95 speed. So you're going to be super fast when you have +8 on speed. So this build is actually, I feel like, the complete build for a role player for that 3rd or 4th scoring option in Rec or Pro-Am. That's what this build is, so don't feel like this is your main build. If you wanted to have it your main build, drop the minimum wingspan. You do hurt a little bit on your finishing and your defense, but your shooting goes up. Or if you just want to say, hey, I want to be a defensive-minded player, this works as well too. Maximum wingspan at 86 overall does help defensively for your role player as far as perimeter, lateral, and steal, and as well as your defensive rebounding. But in most cases, you just want to keep it neutral at 81.5, so you don't lose anything, you don't gain anything. It's kind of right there in the middle. And then, of course, you have 4 takeover options that you want. You can go sharpshooter or you can go shot creator. This build really in mind is for that J.R. Smith kind of people, the Jamal Crawford, the people that can shoot off a dribble. So for me, I'm gonna go shot creator on this build, just because, you know, he is that outlet guy. He's gonna be maybe doing some post fades, some leaning shots, some desperate threes there at the end if you need a game winner. So this is definitely the takeover that I would go with this build. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have built the 3-level score, or in my eyes, you have built the role player, the perfect role player for the rec center or pro-am, or if you want him to be your 3rd option scoring in the park, this is your guy right here. You know, Mitch Richmond, Shea Gilchrist Alexander, and of course James Harden are the people that go with this build. So this is definitely a build that I say you guys need to be on the lookout for when it comes to Pro-Am and Rec Center. This is a build that's going to catch a lot of people off guard. They're not going to expect, first of all, the 7 defensive badges, the playmaking badges, and this is actually a well-rounded build. A lot of people are going to get misconstrued like, oh, he doesn't have defensive badges, because as we know, last year the 3-level scorers did not have defense. They had like 1, maybe 2 badges at most. So this build's going to surprise a lot of people out here, and I'm super excited about that. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoy this. This is a different twist on the myplayer build for 2K21. As we're heading in, the builds are different, the names are the same, but the builds are kind of different, so we all gotta, you know, kind of get used to how the names are and kind of know what to play with that play style. So anyways, thank you guys so much. As always, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you're new. We're literally 5 subs away from 100 subs. As always, this is your boy Dilly, and I'm out.